What is going on, you sexy, sexy motherfuckers? This is Base Jalarin, making a video for the first time in like 2 months, I think? It's almost been 2 months, I'm pretty fucking sure. Anyway, I'm back with another video, and this is sort of like an update video slash haul video because I have a haul, but this is gonna be a very unconventional haul because I shelved everything that I bought. So I'm just gonna have to leaf through these shelves and find all my things that I've hauled this past couple of months and just show them off to you. And that's how we're gonna do it because that's how we do things on my channel, unconventionally, and fuck you, I don't care. But just to start off, I have some miscellaneous things, some books, some art books, some comics, things that aren't manga, and I'll go into those first. So first thing, it's just a regular fucking book. It's a book, and I don't normally buy regular ass books. I mostly buy light novels and again manga. But I bought this one because it's such a big fucking meme in my life, and it's Black Moon Rising. If you follow me on Twitter, I shitpost about this fucking thing a lot. It's pretty much just published Raylo fan fiction with the names changed, essentially, is what it comes down to, what it boils down to. I've been trying to read it and keep my reactions to what's happening in the book, not haha, this reminds me of Star Wars. I feel like that's a joke that's been tread a lot with this particular romance novel, so I'm trying not to have that be the focus of my reactions on Twitter. I'm just trying to read it like a romance novel that happens to take place in space and bullshit happens. But every once in a while it crawls into my brain this is a Raylo fan fiction, you idiot, you fool, you utter buffoon. So I got some comics also. So this is Rose. This is volume 3. I have volumes 1 and 2. I don't think I ever hauled them. I think I got them at a point in time where I was just buying a shit fuckload of comics and I never actually told anybody what they were. But I'm feeling this is the last one. I have a feeling this is the final one in the series because this is the way it ends. But it ends so fucking abruptly. The ending is so fucking rushed and abrupt. It didn't feel satisfying at all. And it was it ends in a page. The ending is essentially just a page, and it's not even worth it, I feel, which is really sad because I fucking love Rose. It's I want to go into about it, but this is the final volume. It's pretty much just a coming of age story in a fantasy world about people who are persecuted, who have magical powers, and our heroine has magical powers, and shit happens. It's been a very long time since I read volumes 1 and 2, I'll admit, so my synopsis is probably weak as hell. So I also have Rat Queens, volume 7, and first thing I noticed about this was that the artist fucking changed again. Rat Queens is the only comic I collect that has the most inconsistent wheelhouse of artists that just come in and then inexplicably go because things happen behind the scenes I don't give a shit about. So these are fucking heavy as hell. Fuck. Oh shit. Oh. Oh. Oh no. So this is Sunstone. These are the hardcover collections of Sunstone. Now I have the singles, not the singles, but the trade paperbacks of Sunstone. But of course I had to get these because these are just fucking gorgeous. Look at them. They're beautiful. They're hella sweet. I just wanted to have the collection. I wanted to have the series in hardcover because I'm a stan and I just couldn't fucking help myself. What can I say? And finally for comics, I forget where I fucking saw this, but I saw somebody haul this comic and I really, really, really wanted to read it because the art looked fucking cool. This is Above the Clouds by Melissa Paglucia, I think is how you pronounce her name. Paglucia. It's I fucking liked it. It's like a story about sort of just embracing your gifts or something along those lines. But this book itself is fucking beautiful, by the way. I can't wait to just display it on my shelf. It's fucking stunning. The makeup of this book is just fucking beautiful. And the art is pretty fucking swell. I really, really I like the way that the artist draws hair. I feel like I'm always attracted to the way that artists draw hair, but I especially like how this artist draws hair. and just the way that the characters look and move. It's really, really nice. It's a really nice book. This was originally a Kickstarter thing, I think I do believe. It was a Kickstarter reward, but the artist is just selling them through her Etsy, and that's how I got it, because I wasn't a part of the Kickstarter. Also, you'll notice that I have comics stacked on the fucking floor. That's because you see this chaos? You see this fucking chaos all around me? How I just have shit just stacked everywhere? That's just my life now. I've given up. I have given up on this organization or anything. I just put shit wherever the fuck I can put it, because we just live in that chaos life. This is just how I am. Fuck you. I don't care. Downvote this video and leave. Anyway, so I got some art books and shit. And I have these, which are a part of a series put up by Pi International. They're just a collection of sort of illustration works that sort of have a theme. This one is beautiful scenes from a fantasy world, which, is pretty self-explanatory. And this one is retrospective scenes from a sentimental world, which is kind of like sort of illustrations that make you feel nostalgic or some sort of way, I guess you could say, is the theming of this one. I have another one. I've had it for a while. It's like glimpses from a parallel world or something that are like pseudo fantasy. I also got the art of Steven Universe the movie. I fucking love Steven Universe art books. Like, consistently Steven Universe art books give me that shit that I desire and crave, which is a lot of conceptual work. Like, if you're a fan of like getting deep into like the process of how a character is designed and how like the creative process of like a show, this and Steven Universe, like the Origin, I think the Origins art book, are just jam packed with this kind of shit, and it is tasty as fuck. It is just absolutely gorgeous, and I love it to bits. It's a little small, but then again, it's just an art book for a made-for-TV movie, so it's not like I was expecting a lot, but it's beautiful, and everything in here is so fucking cool. It's just rad as shit. Just so rad. Just rad as fuck. Because in this house, we like Steven Universe because we're cringy as hell and we've embraced it. And finally, you've probably caught glimpses of it this entire time. This is the city. This is the book that came with the exhibition for like manga art they had at the British Museum, I think last year, that was finally released to the public. This is jam-packed with shit. Like, it's got some like basic info about manga, but it also delves into particular topics. There's interviews with particular mangaka and just like the history of manga and like the influence it's had over like Japanese culture. There's a lot of familiar artists in here. Like, hey, there's Hikaru Nakamura. There's some Saint Young Men in here, which is pretty fucking rad. And that she's interviewed a couple times in here. Got a lot of Slam Dunk, some beautiful shit from Slam Dunk. It's just a lot of really cool shit. Just a lot of rad as fuck shit. Like, if you just wanted to like jump on the fuck on this, because I don't know how long it's going to be in print, because again, it's a book that was a part of a exhibition at a museum, so I don't know if this is something that's going to just remain in print. It's like a print on demand thing, or if it's going to go out of print someday. Who knows? You never know. But it's fucking beautiful. It's thick as hell. It's got a whole bunch of goodies for you to read about. It's cool as hell, and I endorse it with my body and soul, etc., etc. So let's move on to the manga haul, which we are going to do like psychopaths, where I just grab shit from my bookshelf and show it to you that way, because I've lost control of my life and I don't care, and I don't want to take this shit throw it out on my lay it out on my floor. So we have Frag Time, the complete manga collection, which is Yuri about girls who can stop time. It was a little underwhelming, I feel. It didn't really satisfy. It felt kind of stupid. Like, a lot of the time, like, I would be reading it and I'd just kind of, like, sit back and, like, this is kind of fucking stupid. Which is rare, because I don't ever really feel that kind of way about it. Yuri, sometimes I, like, get bored of a particular Yuri, but I never sit back and be like, this is fucking stupid. But, yeah. Frag Time, not the best, but it's certainly not the worst, for sure. Then we have Pink. I finally got Pink by Kyoko Okazaki, who did Helter Skelter. I definitely liked Helter Skelter more. Pink, I feel like the message, like a lot of the message kind of just flew over my head. And, like, I know that there's like some type of message in here, maybe about like capitalism or something, but it wasn't as wild and crazy. It wasn't a wild ride like Helter Skelter was. Let's see what else we got. Let's see, what are we doing? Where are we going? Alright, we're going up here to, I got volumes 16, 17, and 18 of the Shinji Kari Raising Project finally, so now I can finish off that series. And maybe now that I've bought the singles, now Dark Horse is going to be like, oh yeah, here's the 6th omnibus, finally, now that I've went on my way to buy the singles. This is something that I got from the Right Stuff 99-cent sale. They had some manga that were a part of it that are usually like in their clearance section that were going for like 99 cents, so I decided to partake, and I got this one. I haven't really read it yet, but it's a complete series, all in one, about a girl who breaks out into hives whenever she's around cute guys, is pretty much like the basic concept, but the art looks really sweet. It looks cute as fuck. So I decided, and the main character, she doesn't look like your typical shoujo manga heroine, so I'm really interested to get into this and see what the fuck it's about. Oh, sad dog. Oh no. There's gonna be sad dog moments, and I'm worried now. Next we have Nameless Asterism, Volume 5, which is the final volume of Nameless Asterism. Fuck this ending. I hated it. Like, for real. I just did not like it one fucking bit. No. Nope. Nope. So unsatisfying. Like, I knew it was coming, too. I knew it was fucking coming the whole fucking time, but, nope. 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 Got, Dragon Goes House Hunting, Volume 4. Just another... I got these, like, series that I kind of just collect because I think they're, like, mildly entertaining. They're not anything special, but I enjoy them for what they are. Dragon Goes House Hunting is definitely one of them. I forget if I hauled Volume 7 of 20th Century Boys. See, we're gonna get these, like, gaps in my memory where I can't remember if I hauled something or not, but there's that if I did not haul it. We got Drifting Dragons, Volume 4. I literally got this a couple days ago, so I haven't read it yet, but I'm so excited to, because I fucking love Drifting Dragons. Like I said before, Drifting Dragons, Volume 3. I fell in love with Drifting Dragons Volume 3, so I'm so excited for Volume 4. Ajin Volume 14. I feel like I'm just buying Ajin to buy Ajin. Like, I feel like somewhere along the way, I kind of, like, lost my passion for following Ajin, and now I just collect it because I'm in too deep. I'm in way too fucking deep to stop. I also got the Brave Tuber Volume 2, which surprises the last volume of the Brave Tuber, so I mean, at least it's short. I'm gonna slip that in there very carefully. Yes, there we go. Okay, good. Let's see. Oh shit, yeah. I got Prince Freya Volume 1. I'm trying to embrace this sort of trend of shoujo that are like shoujo fantasy action series where it's like a fantasy world and the girl does cool kick-ass shit. There's like a beheading in this one, and it's like, yo. And I kind of, like, this makes me really want to try Yona of the Dawn, but Yona of the Dawn is so fucking long, y'all. It's just, I don't know. I don't know what to think. I don't know what to do about that. Got Goodbye My Rose Garden, which is a yuri that I had no idea was coming out until it did. Wildly enough, like the main conflict in Goodbye My Rose Garden is literal homophobia. Like, it just came out of the fuck of nowhere. Like, I'm so used to reading this, uh, modern Yuri where it takes place in, high school, and the characters are all, the fact that the characters are, gay is not, the issue. It's always some other drama. But this one just straight up, oh, we frown upon sodomy. It's illegal. And it's like, oh my god. Literally, the conflict in Goodbye My Rose Garden is literal homophobia, and it just caught me off guard so fucking hard. Let's see, what do we got up here? Is there anything up here? Cardcaptor Sakura Clear Card Volume 7. I kind of fell off keeping up with Cardcaptor Sakura Clear Card. I'm not up to date, at least in terms of reading, so I can't really tell you whether or not it's good or bad. I hear it has yet to fall to the dreaded clamp syndrome. I hear that Cardcaptor Sakura Clear Card is continuing to be consistently good, which is good news. Got Flying Witch Volume 8. Still haven't read that one either. And The Drifting Classroom Volume 2. Very, very nice. Full Metal Alchemist, the Full Metal Edition Volume 8 is also here. A lot of these I'm going to be breezing through because I haven't read a lot. Because I know we're currently in the end times and everyone has to stay at home and shit. I work at a fucking grocery store, so I am an essential worker. So life has not changed for me, except for the fact when I go to work I have to wear a mask and constantly side-eye everybody who coughs. Because my biggest fear is not that I'll get sick. My biggest fear is that I'm a healthy person with no pre-existing conditions. I'm a youth, and what I'm afraid will happen is that I'll contract the virus somehow, and I will not know I'll have it, and I'll just start giving it to people that I live with, people who I love. I'm just gonna start giving it to people. That's my fear. I'm not afraid I'm going to get it because chances are I don't do anything that would compromise my health. I've never gotten horribly sick in such a way that would affect how the virus would affect me, but I'm afraid that if I get it, I'll just start giving it to people, giving it out to people like candy, which is scary to me. It's scary as shit to me. That's what I'm afraid of. But I got Beyond the Clouds. I have not fucking read this. I bought it right before the bookstores closed. Right before the virus, the big, right before the huge panic started and everything started to close. I got this. I'm pretty sure. Did I haul it? No, I don't think I hauled it. No. But yeah, I got this right before everything started to close. And I got this at the rare chance to buy this in a bookstore. Got Girl from the Other Side, Volume 8. Holy fucking shit. Oh my god. My heart is breaking. It's being shattered into a million tiny pieces by this manga. Jesus fucking Christ. Way back here in the fucking back, got Golden Kamui Volume 15. Just cool fucking Golden Kamui bullshit. If I Could Reach You Volume 4. Did I haul If I Could Reach You Volume 4? I can't fucking remember, but there it is. I thought it was gonna be the last one. Surprise, no it's not. Got Grand Blue Dreaming Volume 10 down there. Such high quality, such good quality shit. Absolutely love it. We have Comey Can't Communicate Volume 6. This motherfucker, there's one or two fucking things that I ordered in the last couple of months that absolutely stalled everything else that I bought. I had 3 whole packages and 2 partially fulfilled packages that got absolutely fucking stalled for a whole month. I would constantly go back and be like, what's the status on these packages? And it's they're still being fulfilled. We still have no updates on these packages. And it was so fucking painful. And Comey Can't Communicate, it was out of print for so long, and it was one of the things that was just stalling my orders so fucking hard. We got Inside Mari, Volume 6. Inside Marty's pretty good. it's intriguing, the mystery. A lot of people say that they've figured it out like the second like things started happening, but I'm a dumb shit. So, and any sort of conclusion I could have drawn just flew right the fuck over my head. What do we got? What do we got? Did I haul Cosmophilia? I don't think I called Cosmophilia, but it's okay. It's nothing to write home about. I feel like it's definitely riding hard on like the Madoka coattails, which is annoying as shit. Like I want to go back to the times when Magical Girl series were just fun and cute and just innocent romps instead of post Madoka sadness. Everything's like a mystery. Everything's not all fun and games and sunshine. It's all a plot. It's all a conspiracy, and you're a part of it because you're a magical girl and you're doomed. And it's like I enjoy that like breed of storytelling to a point, but at some point it's fucking annoying. And Cosmophilia, I feel like, is a product of that, where all of our Magical Girl series have to be like, there's a mystery and mysterious. It's actually dark. But right below the surface, there's darkness. And these girls are suffering because magic. And ugh. I just miss the old times. Yo, girl finally finished Sekirei. Got volumes 9 and 10 of Sekirei, which number 10 I think is just like a side story, and number 9 just kind of finishes off the main story. But yeah, I finally completed Sekirei. Have the whole thing in Sekirei. Finally dragged my feet the hell on this, but finally got it. That was an awkward way to end that sentence. Did I haul Laid Back Camp Volume 8? I got Laid Back Camp Volume 8. Let me almost tip these books all onto the floor. I'm so confused. Right around here, it's like, what did I haul? What did I not haul? Levius Volume 3, which I fucking love. My wife's on the cover, screaming. Oh no, I dropped it. Oopsie. Got My Life as a Villainess, All Routes Lead to Doom, Volume 3, which continues to be surprisingly good. Like, I originally wasn't going to get it, but then I just kind of got the first 2 volumes sort of on a whim, and it's pretty fucking good, and I actually really like it, because it's just such a good harem story. Such a good isekai harem story. It's so good. And then I got How to Treat Magical Beasts, Volume 4, finally. I dragged my feet on picking that one up for sure. Got Master. Now, I read this title wrong consistently the last time I brought it up. It's Monster and the Beast. I can read English. I just choose not to sometimes because my brain don't want to work. Anyway, we have Monster and the Beast Volume 2, finally. Volume 3 just came out in Japan, so it won't be too long until we see Volume 3. I remember for the longest time with Monster and the Beast, I wasn't going to get it because I was just on this weird kick of like, I don't want to read any BL. But this is such my fucking brand. This story is my brand. Ugh, this shy, sort of reserved, muscular as fuck buff ass monster man who stands like 10 feet tall, and this like sort of morally gray, mysterious, sexually promiscuous middle-aged man. Something about that just makes my body scream like, holy god, yes, give me my big muscly shy monster man who's like 3 times the size as this old mysterious man with a dark past. It's like, oh, I did not know that was my brand, but it's my brand. All right. So here we got Perfect World, which everybody fucking hyped up. Everybody's super fucking excited for it. And I think I just caught the hype, so I decided to get Volume 1. I haven't read it yet, but I'm pretty excited too. It comes highly recommended from people who've read it before, because this was a digital first release. And we got Blue Flag, which I have read, and oh boy, I know I'm not the biggest fan of love triangles, but Blue Flag somehow manages to hit the sweet spot when it comes to like crazy fucking love triangle from hell that I just love. And the art is so just this mixture of good is beautiful and cute. Like the main girl especially, I fucking love her. Her big fucking eyes, like oh yes, I love this cast. It's just such a varied, unique cast of characters, and they're all messed up and they love each other, and it's like yow, spicy. We have BL Metamorphosis, which is a story about an old lady who like discovers like yaois on her on her trip to the local bookstore, and she ends up in this unlikely friendship with this girl who works at the bookstore who also is into yaoi, and I felt her struggle, especially because she finally has met someone who like actually likes the yaois, and they actually meet up to like talk about it, like have like discuss the sexy guy on guy fun times, and she can't bring herself to gush as much as she wants about the thing that she legitimately loves because she doesn't have a chance to ever really talk about it with anybody like how she wants to. And I felt that in my fucking guts. I felt that because I fucking love, I have a lot of passions, I have a lot of things that I love, but if you sat me down and tried to have me talk about them, I'd be like, I don't know how to express my love for this thing that I absolutely do fucking love, but I can't. And I just felt that in my soul. And I can't wait for volume 2. This is such a cute ass series. It's just bridging the generational gap with the yaois. It's nice. And then we have Primitive Boyfriend, Volume 1. And I'm gonna give y'all like some behind the scenes just pettiness. When this was announced, there were like some people on Twitter who were making this huge ass fuss because Seven Seas could have licensed any other like shoujo, but they licensed this one about a girl who falls in love um with like some Neanderthal in the past that she winds up going to for a second. And people made this such huge ass stink about it. And meanwhile, I was in this group on Twitter, and we all agreed to spite by Primitive Boyfriend just to spite these people because we hated their like cold ass takes about how Seven Seas licensed the wrong shoujo. So yeah, I might be revealing too much, but yeah, there was a lot of discussion about spite buying this series because people didn't like it. And honestly, I'm here for that level of petty, so I bought it too, even though that drama was like almost a year old. I got Penguin Drum Volume 2. I haven't read Penguin Drum Volume 1, so I wouldn't be able to tell you. High Score Girl Volume 2. I'm super excited for that. I loved High Score Girl Volume 1. I go back and watch my videos and I mush mouth my way through some titles so horribly, and I feel like it's hard to make me cringe when it's like in reaction to the things I do, but it's when I mispronounce shit so blatantly because I say things too fucking fast. High Score Girl. It's good. We got this one. This one's got a fucking funny story to me personally. So this is Cherry Magic 30 Years of Virginity Can Make You a Wizard, which is a BL about this guy who turned 30, and the night he turned 30, he gained the power to read minds because like I guess the goddess of like luck or love or whatever took pity on him, and she gave him a gift because he hadn't had sex. And he can read the mind of this other guy who has like dirty ass thoughts about him because he's in love with him, and he can read their minds by touching them, I think. And I'm trying to explain the synopsis, and I'm like jumping all over the goddamn place because I want to tell you, I wouldn't have really latched on to this concept as much as I did. I actually enjoyed this so hard because the main protagonist just reminds me of Jace Belair. And so this whole time I'm reading it like it's an AU of Jace Beleren who works at a Japanese office. He can read minds. It's Jace. Like I immediately made the association from there. My enjoyment of this manga was just unparalleled. Then we have My Dress Up Darling, which is a cute series about a guy and a girl who kind of like make an unlikely friendship because the guy can make clothes and the girl literally wants to cosplay a character from a really, really, really sexy ass like ecchi game. And it's just their, I guess, their relationship as he's making her this cosplay. And it obviously it promotes itself as being like, oh, it's parental advisory. This one too, bafflingly, there's nothing sexy that happens in here. This one, you see like a girl in a bikini. Like, Square Enix is playing it a little too, like, careful. Like, I guess this one, they do discuss, like, a hentai game, so I can see where this might get explicit in terms of the things they discuss. But, like, the imagery, like, the things that they show, they're not that bad. I've seen worse. Like this is as sexy as it gets. Just her, like, in a bikini, in her underwear. Mind you, I fucking love how the artist draws plumpness. Like, how do where do I passed several points where the plumpness can be seen. I fucking love the plumpness. Where like you see where like the skin kind of like muffin tops around like the strings of her bikini and such. That's the good shit. That's the good shit. That right there, that's the good shit. Absolutely the best. I love that. Of course, that's a butt too. I love butts too. But yeah, I feel like they're playing it a little too careful with the parental advisory. Unless there's going to be intense ass sex in the next Cherry Magic, who knows? I don't. I've never heard of this series before until now. I got My Little Pony, Day in the Life of Equestria, Volume 2, because we cringe and we like My Little Pony. Fuck you. I got Fire in His Fingertips. A flirty fireman ravishes me with his smoldering gaze. Volume 1. I was not expecting it to be as sexy as it was. Like, we went from like, this ain't even sexy at all. Why is there parental advisory? To, holy fucking shit, he immediately fucks her. Like, her house burns down and he's like a childhood friend and he offers her a place to stay and she goes to his house to like stay until she can find a place to live and he's immediately like, welcome to my fuck house, and he fingers her and thigh fucks her. And it's like, whoa, calm down, slow down. Oh my god, I'm not even gonna open it. What the fuck am I doing? I'm insane. It's like, holy fucking shit, that was a lot more intense than I thought it was going to be. Wow. Just wowie wow. Did I haul Blank Canvas Volume 4? I don't know, but I have it. I'm ready to have my emotions absolutely torn to shreds by Volume 5. Yes, very ready. Oh, did I? No, I totally hauled Gigant. I totally hauled it. Did I haul Kimono Friends a la carte Volume 2? Probably not, but here it is. I just like animal girls. I like girls with animal ears. So whenever there's a Kimono Friends, just snatch it up like a psychopath. I'm gonna go up here to my Japanese shit because I got some Japanese shit. The first thing that I got were these two fan books. They're called Wiz. It's a Magic the Gathering fan book. I mostly got it for the illustrations of what little there are in here. They're mostly interviews. Like, it's all in Japanese. I don't know why I'm like explaining, but it's mostly interviews with people. But every once in a while, there's like illustrations by like local artists and people who just happen to like. Ooh, but there's some good shit. There's some good fucking shit in here though. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, it's mostly shit that I can't read, but every once in a while, there's like a good ass illustration, and my whole body's like, ooh, yes, give me. Like, oh, that fucking Erebos. That is the most kick-ass illustration of Erebos I've ever seen in my life. But yeah, I got these because, no, something fell on the floor. Anyway, Hallelujah, the, card, like the Magic the Gathering card shop that is in Japan that probably sells the most, like, Magic the Gathering shit you could possibly get in Japan, had these on sale, and it was like, why the fuck not? Why the hell not? I'm just gonna drop that one on the floor, too. Speaking of Magic the Gathering, though, I also got Destroy All Humankind, They Can't Be Regenerated, Volumes 3 and 4. Just more Magic the Gathering nostalgia and rom-com bullshit. It's nice. I really like it. It's definitely working its way into like my top series that I want to see in English that will never be in English because just complicated copyright shit, which disappoints me greatly. I wonder when I'm gonna run out of room. I wonder when my phone's gonna be like, fuck you, stop. I better hurry the fuck up. Did I haul Silver Spoon Volume 13? I forget. I don't know. There it is if I didn't. There's Sweat and Soap Volume 2. It's cute as hell. It's getting a lot more cute than I thought it was going to be. It's cute as fuck. It's a lot cuter than I thought. I repeated myself, and I don't care. We have Still Sick Volume 2, which is a pretty light, gentle Yuri. If you like older women falling in love, Still Sick's definitely your shit, but it's a lot more of a gentle romance. It's not as like heavy on the romance as a lot of other Yuri does. It's sort of plain, is what I'm trying to get at. We have the Witch's Printing Office Volume 2, which is like the world of like Comiket and the comic market and dojins, but in a fantasy world. So it's like that. And I honestly think that's cool as hell. That's an interesting concept, and I'm liking it so far. We have We Never Learn Volumes 8 and 9. I'm pretty sure I didn't haul those. There's that. I've caught up with that. Yuzu the fucking pet vet. This one came out of nowhere, choked me the fuck out. Surprise, motherfucker. You're going to read this and you're going to fucking cry. You are going to get to the first chapter where a young boy loses his elderly golden retriever, and you are going to be reduced to fucking tears because you owned golden retrievers as a kid, and yes, they are no longer around, and you're going to cry like a baby at Yuzu the Pet Vet, the manga for children. Is there anything down here? Oh, yeah, there is. Oh, fuck! Let's just pretend that didn't happen. I got A Patch of Dreams. I don't buy a lot of, what is this type of manga? Everybody fucking loves this type of manga, and I'm now that I'm filming, I'm blanking on what the fuck it's called. Fuck. I'm not gonna waste your time trying to remember what the fuck this type of manga is, but everybody, like, sucks this type of manga's dick, and I never really, every once in a while I find this type of manga and I enjoy it, but most of them, they bore the shit out of me. So I'm giving A Patch of Dreams a try because the concept sounded interesting. I really, really hope I don't get bored of it. I'm gonna remember what type of manga this is, like, midway through a sentence, I swear to God. Surprise, surprise! Oh no. Yeah, just set it right here. Oh no. Oishimbo. I got all of Oishimbo. I've had izakaya pub food for an eternity, and I got the rest, which is Japanese cuisine, sake, ramen and gyoza, fish, sushi, and sashimi, vegetables, and the joy of rice. So yeah, I got all that. I've got all the Oishimbo now. Fuck yeah, that's out of the way. Another notch in the belt, another mark. I caught up with Hina Matsuri, so I'm up to volume 7 now, which is fucking great. More books from the 99-cent sale. We have the entirety of Karakuri Odette. They did not have volume 4 on Right Stuff, so I had to track that down elsewhere. And I also got Mamote Shugogaten, which is an old, like, late 90s, early 2000s, like, fantasy rom-com. Like, you can fucking tell, like, look at this art. Like, you're looking at, like, the cover, and the cover is deceptive because it was definitely drawn later down the line. And the art looks like this, actually. Surprise. But yeah, the one thing, I haven't started reading it yet, but the one thing that bothers the shit out of me is this one girl's fucking hair. Where is she? Her hair makes no sense. I don't know what the fuck's going on with her hair. And I don't get it. Like, it's going to bother the shit out of me forever. Or for as long as I have this manga. I don't know if I'm going to be keeping it. I might. I might actually fucking love this, but that girl's hair, I don't understand it. Yeah, her. What the fuck is going on with your, what the fuck? Yeah, I got that. And volume 1, they didn't have on Right Stuff, so I had to go track that down. But they had volume 2, volume 3, and these are thick. These are like, I think they're 2-in-1s. Volume 4 and volume 5, and that's that. And I think that's it. I think that's pretty much it. I think that's my whole haul of what I've gotten recently. I think there's one more package in the mail, but I don't fucking care. I don't give a shit. I just want this to get done and over with. I want to give you a video, even though it's shitty, and everyone's going to downvote it, because I just went through this. I knocked shit on the floor. Nobody fucking likes me on YouTube. I don't even like me, but I'm staying, because fuck you, I don't care, especially about your opinions, and I really hope that this hentai one day falls on my head and knocks me the fuck out, just beans me right in the cranium and kills me. And I'd love for that to be how I go. Anyway, that's a great way to end this video. I'll see you all in the next one, whenever the fuck I decide to make it, and until then, bye. You sexy motherfuckers. Stay sexy.